Good morning,
Good
man.
morning.
How was your July 4th or 4th of July weekend?
Mids.
Mids, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It rained.
Oh,
Um, I'm convinced that just once you get to a certain age, everything sucks. You know, like you're all excited about all this shit. Now I'm
cynicism.
like, it's
Yeah.
just expensive and the fireworks are nowhere near as good. And like we pay like $50 for one of those cheap little things, like little crappy fireworks that are all legal.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
all sucked. They all sucked. Yeah.
Yeah, 50
Done in
bucks.
seconds. I was like, that's garbage,
Seconds.
man.
Yeah, man. We're the same way, man. It's expensive to run fireworks, man. And the thrill of it is pretty quick, to say the least.
Yeah,
Just
no
comes
shit.
and goes.
The problem with the big fireworks is the city spends a bunch of money, right? And I feel like
Then
that's
we
where
pay
it
for it.
should. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say that sounds good, but it's like, where did that fucking money come from? It's like,
That's pothole money.
well, the
That's
town right next door has a fucking fireworks show. Why do we have one too? You know?
yeah, right,
Hey,
right.
Kids Glass, appreciate you.
Cheers, guys. Thank you for the raid, guys. Yeah, and no matter what, we hope you guys had a great 4th of July. Showed to Canada Day. I started it off early first. You know, Canada, we got to do it first. It was July 1st, before it was the 4th. Believe it or not, those are facts.
Mm.
And yeah, I had a good holiday. It was fun, man. It was fun. I was kind of surprised though, man, and I don't know what everybody else's take is, but a lot of negativity on Canada Day and Independence Day. Like
Yeah, but
our
with the whole
countries
like
suck and
banning the abortions and
yeah,
fucking
but I
people
also
over and a lot of this
yeah,
shit,
but
like
I feel like at some point we got to be a little thankful. No? Like it's just like
no, I am. It's just one of those
we
things
don't
like
live in Iran. We don't live in Ukraine or Russia or you know what I mean? It's like it could be worse. But I was just like all these celebrities that were like I'll celebrate 4th of
yes.
July when insert
Yeah,
political activist thing here. And I'm just like, well, can't you be happy that you've got your family with you or your community is still around
that
or,
kind of yeah, that's
you
the
got a
shit
good
that matters.
school to be in or you got a healthy family? Like those are I thought that's what mattered, but I don't know. I just a lot of complaining.
It is, dude, but it's like Christmas being like, you should be talking about Jesus and stuff, and you're like, I don't do that. And then like, well, then
Right.
celebrate time off and with family
Family.
and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because in reality, here's maybe I'm cynical, but it's like, let's celebrate a country leaving a country because they didn't like what they did and come over here and do the same thing to their people. At least in
Yeah, in a
America.
way. In a way.
America,
Yeah.
we did the same shit. We just don't call it the same thing. We're
Yeah.
like, we hate this job. We're gonna go start our own company, and then we're gonna fuck over our
Do
employees
the
too.
same shit. Yeah. Just in a
Yeah,
different
yeah.
manner. Yeah,
But
yeah,
then
yeah.
you're a piece of shit if you don't support that because of our troops. It's like I'm a Memorial Day guy.
Memorial Day guy.
I'm a
That's fair.
Memorial Day guy. They
I'm
actually
any
fight for us
holiday.
and do our shit. Like fucking
Anytime that I get a day off, I don't have to show up for work, and I can
oh
spend some time
yeah,
at the beach,
Columbus Day.
I'm on it, baby. I'm on it. I don't care what the holiday is, motherfucker. I'm on it.
Same here.
Yeah,
That's how I look at the holidays. Is like time with family, time to reset and kind
yeah.
of reflect on life. But when it's those things where it's like you got to be real patriotic and shit like that, I don't know. It's just hard. We came still a country, kicked out Native Americans, fucking plagues, hate women, African American, like there's a lot of shit, a lot of shit. So maybe I'm one of those
Very
guys.
cynical.
People
Very
people
cynical.
that, very cynical. But it's like I don't know. I've never been the guy who's like, "Happy birthday, America!" I've been like fireworks. Fuck yeah.
Me, I do. I love it, man. Any reason to get up and celebrate, I'm doing it.
That's
And
what I'm
it's like
saying. Like
for
I'm gonna
Canada Day,
celebrate, but I'm not
fuck
gonna just
yeah.
be like
Yeah, everybody's got their problem. It's
America.
like my own marriage, bro. It's like fuck. I love my wife to pieces, man, but we got problems. She's like anybody. We got money problems. We got relationship problems. We got fucking family problems. There's life. There's death problems. It's like
She's just not consistently lying behind your back and fucking around with other
no, very
countries.
very good point. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's sleeping with someone else, or
yeah.
yeah.
Giving
But
you diseases and shit and being like, that didn't
yeah,
come from me. That came from some like it was natural. It was natural. It came from
it's a
nature.
natural. That's a natural itch.
Yeah, yeah. One of those ones.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. This
Hmm.
is Top Buds, and we started off a little cynical, but gosh, regardless, man, happy Wednesday. It's July 7th, all across the globe, except for the places where it's not. And
That's
we're
July 6th,
token.
actually.
Oh, you're
So it's
right.
not here. Technically, it's not
It's
here. So
not.
everywhere
No,
else
you're
that
right.
it's July
Yeah,
7th.
everywhere else that it is
To you.
7th. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. the date fucked me up. It was 2022 0706. I was like, I had a 50% chance. It was either
Like,
July or August. I don't know which one is it.
like which number I go from the 6 to
Which
the
one?
7
Come
or
on,
June?
come on.
Whoa.
Fuck. All right, it's not August. Forget about it.
No,
Just skipped an
no,
entire month right there. Sorry.
done with that.
Sorry.
I could
What
use
do you
August. My birthday's in August. Maybe a banger. Maybe a
Oh,
banger.
banger,
You know what I do for my
banger.
birthday usually?
Organics?
Nothing. So
Nothing.
this year I'm
I
gonna do
haven't done anything for
something.
my birthday since I was like 13, bro.
Dude, no joke, since I was 14, my first job that I got, because I work every fucking year on my birthday. I don't know
Yeah,
why,
that's
like,
that's called being
timing
an
is
adult.
bad. Well, I never have, like, a Sunday. I used to work in restaurants and shit, so, like, Sundays were still busy.
I
I'm
think it
like,
happens every
"Damn it."
7 years,
Yeah? You get a
right?
day?
No, like it's like it works to be Sunday because like 2021 it can be on a Monday.
Oh, for sure,
2022
I'm
it's on a
saying, like,
Tuesday.
even a Sunday,
2023
though, I had to
you
work
oh you
because I
still
worked in
working?
restaurants. Yeah, back then I had to work
Oh,
in restaurant like, I was either hotels, restaurants, or factories, so I was working always, so I
yep,
never really celebrated. I'm hoping to
yep.
this year,
I had
but
my very first birthday party when I was like 25 years old. My mother-in-law threw me a party, and there was a piñata, and I had some friends, and it was amazing. It was amazing. But I totally get it. Yeah, I totally get it.
yeah,
Birthday parties just wasn't something that happened in my house, unless
it's weird, yeah.
it was for my siblings. Actually, there used to be birthday parties for my siblings, but
Well, like, when I was really little, my mom hooked it up, but as soon as I was old enough to go to juvie, that kinda ended, you know?
old enough to go to
Yeah.
juvie. You have to be this high to ride the juvie ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Unfortunately.
Oh gosh, it's
Mhm.
Wednesday, guys. We missed Monday because it was the 4th of July. River City showed to you, and another
Another
one for
one.
that 6 months, man. We
Good looking
appreciate
out.
that. Show it
Looking
to
out.
everybody. What you guys token on this morning, man? What you guys token on this morning, man? I got this fat bowl. I'm just using as a Mikey phone. Cheers, friends.
Myself, spoke about some headbanger.
Do
Yeah.
you guys have outdoor or indoor weed in your country?
Both.
Never. Shit's the devil.
It's crazy
Uh,
though, because some places literally outdoors never, ever, ever even been a thought. Other they didn't
right.
they've probably been smoking it, but never
Nevada.
realized. Yeah. Even think about that. Like, it's not viable in certain areas, let alone the laws, but it just isn't viable. You know, even if it's like your sun is not there enough for the season. You know, there's a lot of different places. Doubt there's gonna be a whole lot of, Canadian northern fucking outdoor growers unless they've got a great greenhouse set up.
Um, I've seen enough. Well, look, actually, believe it or not, hemp grows quite well up here now. I don't know if that's
Probably
this.
deal with the snow even like the cold temperatures, you know?
Well, like we do have a. It's like you can plant your crops around June 1, and you should be able to get it out by September. That's 4 months. So yeah, it's not
Veg
unusual to have
and
snow
flower?
by October.
Well, I guess if you
So
veg, even still though, because your light is probably to August, you're probably not gonna be switching to like flowerish. So you'll have 1 month of actual flowering. But depending, some people do light deprivation too.
yeah, it would be
Or auto
Sep-
flowers.
or autos. Yeah, autos is a good way to do it. But I do know that a lot of people are doing like hemp is a very valid or viable crop around here, and it's everywhere.
I
So
saw fields when we
I'm
were driving over. I was like, "Is that weed?" You're like, "Hemp." I was
flying
like,
over hemp.
"Hemp."
Yeah, hemp. And the thing is,
Yeah.
man, is like when you check out a hemp field, it's like those things are just like the saddest, driest, ugliest looking plants there are, man, because they're not getting watered, barely. They're barely getting fed. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Dude, have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
once or twice.
They're fucking out there in the fields with all the weed and shit. Like, if you don't realize that this is not straight weed, then you ain't never seen the plant. Like, holy fucking raggedy, scraggly,
Oh yeah,
ugly fucking
yeah. And they did that on Trailer Park
is
Boys.
yeah, outdoor
Yeah.
grow, man.
Yep.
Fucking
It is
it
not pretty. It is
so
not
fucking
pretty.
ugly. Like so fucking ugly. But hey, I guess if
That's
that's
it. Yeah, that
yeah,
looks
look
like
at
it
her
right there.
spelling it.
Yep.
It like lights it on fire and shit. It's so bad. Holy
But
fuck.
when was this? 2001? You know what I mean?
Fucking a
Like this
while
is
ago, yeah.
actually maybe a little 2000. I bet you it's pretty close actually, 2001.
I
Look at
wouldn't
those
doubt it.
sticks. Look at those sticks. There's barely any weed on that.
I know, just leaf and furry stuff. Like, what the fuck even is that?
And they're so happy too, right? And back in the day, this would have been the greatest shot too. Like everybody would be like, "Yes, look at those guys in their outdoor weed, man. Yeah, man, yeah." It's just
Just
like,
hemp.
bro, it's just it would have been, right? Legally,
Yeah,
it
like
had to have been hemp.
it's
It
not
had
the
to have.
same thing.
But
Not
that's
gonna do it again.
that's literally what you're seeing grow. Feel acres and acres and acres of that shit. So I'm sure you could have a viable outdoor grow up here. I just
Oh
wouldn't blame
yeah, yeah.
myself.
It probably just might be a little more work than places like California and other ones
For
that
sure, for sure.
have.
Because a lot of panic and anxiety, right? Because you can't plant before June 1st because it's not unusual to get snow in May.
That's
And
so
you got to
crazy.
have it out before October because you're definitely going to have snow in October. Like
Yeah, so
we
like
do
there's
Halloween in
very
snow. Like
genetic. It's genetic and regional. It's got to be because depending on the genetics you have, it's got to be like an 8 weeker.
that looks
You're
like
gonna
better,
have to
bud.
a little bit
Slightly
better.
better, bud. Yeah.
That might be just straight up fake then. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a
Ooh,
loofah.
yeah.
It's a weed loofah. That's funny.
Uh, Saddleman, in your opinion, does weed hangover exist? 100%.
Yeah.
100%. It doesn't, it's not in the same category per se, but I've totally been so high, gone to bed so high, and just woke up like fucking droggy,
Tired as
tired.
fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the hangover.
all
That's the
day.
hangover. You don't have a headache. You don't have like, you're nauseous. It's just like you're exhausted, you're tired, you're drained, there's no energy left. Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah, honestly, similar for those who may have dabbled in things like that. At some
Yeah.
point in their
Yep.
life,
Very.
kind of forgetful, like
Yeah.
lethargic,
Yep.
fucking just beat down. You know, it's
Mhm.
like, but I smoke a shitload, so I don't really get that feeling anymore.
Yeah. That down feeling doesn't happen.
No, but I
Doesn't happen.
so remember that
Yep.
feeling,
Yep.
like
Same
where I'm
here.
like, I don't even need to smoke. I might still be high from yesterday. Like,
I'm just fucking.
Jesus, I'm tired.
Uh, eyes are like stressed and they're heavy. It's just like that's the hangover. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the hangover.
everybody knows the Hangover. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, it's a pretty similar.
The
Okay,
worst one is
been
the
there.
like your MDMA, your ecstasy, man. That shit's the worst because it's like it's a
Yes.
serotonin dump while you're on it,
Almost
and then
depression
when
the next day,
it
like,
is, it is, it's
yeah.
fucking stage 5 depression, bro. You're just like mentally exhausted. You're fucking you're contemplating why the hell you even exist. It's like
Yeah,
what was I doing?
I know,
So
it's like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna do that again until you're like,
no,
"Man."
until like 12 hours later, you're like, let's go. Yeah, I've been there once or twice.
Yeah,
But yeah, yeah,
similar from,
everything's got its
have you
downsides.
ever depending, like, research chemicals, so bad LSD, you similar thing, like, you have, like, a hangover the next day, you have,
I
like, a
only ever had good
pain.
LSD.
Good. Or, like, a
And ass, yeah,
ache in the
ass.
back of your neck and your spine, your knees, and your joints are achy, and you're, like, kinda tired and little, like, nothing's as good as it was yesterday, like, I don't know, man, it's weird, and I think that's where doing anything too much, anything in excess, you can't have that
Totally.
next day effect until you do it that much, just like with weed, I smoke that fucking much that now I don't feel that feeling anymore. You know what
It
I'm saying?
just
It's like,
carries on. It
"It's
just
good, yep, I
carries
just
on.
go to the
Yeah.
next buzz. I'm fine. No problem."
Right. But guys, I always pass the question up to you. Do you guys experience hangovers from your shiz?